Play a little bit of Star Citizen, and we're going to see if it's going to work right this time. I'm going to get my category set correctly here. Over in the stream info. A little bit later in the day, you may hear the fans running in the background to keep me nice and cool. My computer does put out a little bit more heat when I'm running Star Citizen. I hope that you're doing okay on this Sunday morning. If you're watching this live on Twitch, sometimes I will send my my VODs over to YouTube. So you may be watching a little bit later, but this was live on Sunday, November 29th. I know the free fly goes until December 2nd, I think. I'm not sure what's going on with IAE, whether today is the best of, or really don't know. I was playing a couple days ago and ran into some problems, and I got to tell you, when I get frustrated with this game, I just stop playing for a couple days. That's my approach. It is an early alpha. There are issues. I deleted my shaders folder because it was some funky visualizations. I noticed there has not been a patch released since then. So, who knows if we're going to have problems again today or not. That's going to be the suspenseful item. We'll see. I don't rage quit. I quit before I get enraged. It's a self-preservation quit. It's taking an awful long time to load in. I also saw where there were problems with selling upgrades for a good while yesterday, I believe. I do have an SSD. This is how it used to be when I was running off a hard drive. Then I got an SSD, and load times were pretty much acceptable. I have no idea what's going on right now. Let's get up out of our bed here. Okay, now let's refresh my memory. Where the heck are we? We're at Port Tressler, and Port Tressler is above Microtech. And I want to go down to Microtech, find business. Since we're in contract manager anyway, let's always accept call to arms, but then untrack it. There we go. General, bounty hunters. Investigation, search. Alright, very good. Okay, let's go. Let's go see what's going on. And let's get the group chat off the screen just to make things a little bit cleaner. Let's go down to the lobby. Okay. let's see what's going on with ships here. Looks like a lot of my rentals have cleared out. That's good. Stored. So we just need to fly something down to land there. Well, the Mantis is pretty easy to fly. Let's get a Mantis out. Pad 1. Let's go to pad 1. Get my joysticks up here. Well, I could use them when I get in the ship. Nice, they've got the numbers up here, signs. Seeing things improve a little bit. Here's our Rsi Mantis. And our switch to get in is right about there. Inside the Mantis, it's just basically the lift, which you saw right there. Little restroom, little bunk. So it's not a large ship by any means. Let's have good visibility out the front.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. Check.
Okay. Let's do our thing here. We'll go to the star map. We're going down to New Babbage. Set our route. Go to the comm link. Tell them we're taking off. Taking off.
You are clear to launch.
Very good. Very good. Let's get our joysticks, all right. And
takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Bottom drive.
so that's what the Mantis looks like. Nice nice look at it. For whatever reason, sort of put me out of control there. And right there, there's the landing facility. And Babbage International Spaceport. So we'll fly right down to it. But yeah, I was trying to show you nice little cockpit. You could call ATC from further away, but my preference is to wait till you're closer. That way you don't run out of time. Sometimes you call them, and before you can even get there to get in, then they start closing the doors on you. So I prefer to get a little bit closer. So now we're at 10,000. Let's go ahead and give ATC a call.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
And there you see we got us a landing bay. Doesn't look like it's a top one. It looks like it's one that you fly in from the side. So we'll go out a little bit and then we'll come back. I like using dual sticks. That's just me. But I feel like I've got better control
Landing gear deployed.
when I use the dual sticks. Some people just always use keyboard and that's what they're comfortable with. If that's you, that's okay.
Landing complete.
Very good.
Engines are
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
All right. Try to do that. Try to do that. But anyway, yeah, this is Mantis is an okay looking ship. Its use in the game is a little bit limited right now, and you pretty much have to be playing with other people if you want to use it as an offensive, thing. By itself, it's got its one little quantum disruptor trick, and that's it. not a bad. It's not a bad spaceship to fly around in.
Tired of travel? Why not rest at the Nest UV Resident accommodations, located downtown in the luxurious Sapphire Grounds.
So we take a level down to the transportation. Now, I'm not really sure why they didn't just have steps or an escalator or just a ramp or something. Why this extra elevator ride is necessary. I don't know. It seems superfluous to me. Here we go, this way to the showroom. Let's run. Oop,
Careful,
got
doors
here.
are now closing.
Trying to park commons. Now I want to switch into my street clothes. Spaceport across the frozen lake to the city, and we're going to ride it to the exposition center stop.
Nearing next stop. Careful, doors are now closing.
So got like that helmet
Nearing next
underliner.
stop.
But is this the right place here? I guess so. Yeah, this way. I wanted to make sure I got off the train. I didn't save anything when I did my when I took the hat off, so.
Thank you for helping keep MT Metrolink a safe and clean travel option. We care about your comfort.
That's kind of funny. I'm just going to leave it on. Rude.
Destination for live events and exhibitions. This is a friendly reminder. Thank you.
We'll hit Rsi help first. And this is the RSI hull.
Debts and creditors. Its patience immeasurable. Its focus indomitable. It waits silently for its prey. The adroit hunter positions itself for attack, identifying its unsuspecting target when it's most vulnerable.
There we go, the RSI ships. Let's check out the board here. Downstairs, we got the Taurus, the Perseus, and the Polaris in the future hologram displays. The rovers downstairs. Upstairs, we got the Connie, Aquila, Andromeda, and Phoenix. And then over in the other hall, we've got the Auroras and the Mantis. Okay. So let's start here. Aquila, we can rent some of these and use them for bounty hunting. These aren't, they don't fly like a fighter, but you could definitely go missile spam some folks and kill them that way. They're not too bad. Okay. Then I believe the other one's upstairs, and then we'll go downstairs. So let's go to this other exhibit hall. There's the Mantis, like we flew down from the space station, and here's a variety of Auroras. The Auroras are starting ships. Sometimes they are referred to as coffins with wings, and that's not being mean. It's just that if you go up against one of these, most every ship in the game is going to be better armed, have better armor. And since these are starter ships, a lot of times the people that are flying these are new to the game. And so that all kind of adds up into you're probably going to lose, you're probably going to die. On the other hand, if you know what you're doing, these are great little, these can be great little ships to just run around, not burn a lot of fuel, and haul packages around. And, don't get me wrong, but they got a place in the game. If you're buying a starter package, start out with one of those. Get a feel for the game. You don't need to spend any more. Plus now you can rent ships. You can buy ships in game. So no need spending real world money. Start off with one of those, and then buy everything that's nicer with in-game credits. So we're gonna see another Mantis. And I probably won't fly all of these, but it'll be nice to have some free ships, free fuel, free missiles, that if I do want to go out bounty hunting or anything, I can use these, and it won't cut into my UEC to use these for operations. But yeah, these are all very similar, a little bit different in terms of the weapons and some things that they're outfitted with. A little bit different models. So the text for each one of them tells you what it's customized for, what it's made for. I believe these are going to be 48-hour rentals. So,
Innovation has never stopped. In light of the all-new 2950 Perseus and shows by RS
chance to take advantage of maybe getting to use a bigger ship than you normally have. I have a Constellation which one is it? Aquila.
Tobin Expo Center would like to remind you
Doesn't have quite as many struts in the front for you to look through.
exploring the halls.
I believe it's that one right there. That's the Constellation I have, and I like it. It's an older ship. It's got some problems, some well-known shield holds. It's not the space use in it's questionable the way the space is laid out. It's got a snub fighter that, for now, the functionality to dock and undock it isn't there. Star Citizen, will it work right? Star Citizen is a perfect masterpiece with no bugs or flaws. Smiley mask, smiley mask, smiley mask. I would add one frowny mask. Most of the time it's pretty cool, but sometimes it doesn't work. The real test, the problems I was having last time was when I was flying. I got down close to landing, and that's when I saw the problem. So just here in the hall, I don't know if we're gonna have problems again or not. But a lot of people, they say the problems with this game are it's not really easy to. Okay, so those are both the same. It's not really easy to get to learn it. They did add this guide thing where you can get somebody to help you in game, but for that really to work, you need to have a mic so they can talk back and forth. Trying to do it through chat, it's a real pain in the ass. I did that a couple of times. Was helping people out that way, and it was a little bit of a bummer. And then another thing is performance-wise. This game is an alpha, and it's not optimized at all. So you need to have a pretty healthy system and a pretty healthy video card in order for it to run decent performance. A SSD to load and run the game from is really important. So here's the Rsi Polaris. This was just announced. This is a new ship. It's a Corvette class ship. I don't really. I mean, I think there are a lot of people that are really excited about it, but I'm not. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a lot of multiplayer type of stuff. So for now, that doesn't describe me. The Perseus is another gunship that was kind of just announced. Pretty cool. So if you're going to be in an org or whatever, that's fine. And then this is the Constellation Taurus. And you're like, well, wait a minute. Those other constellations, they're already in the game. What's the deal with this one? And who knows what the deal with this one is. This is the cargo-only version. So inside, it's got the most space dedicated to hauling cargo of any of the constellations. But for whatever reason, they just haven't got it ready to, they even say without the bells and whistles, but they haven't got it ready to, for in-game. So, quite honestly, I think I don't see a whole lot of people, like beating down the doors to get a Taurus edition Constellation, given what we know about Constellations and the other newer cargo ships that come out. But that's just me thinking, where is the door out? Get out of here. Okay, now there was an expo hall in addition to this one, so we want to get up and out of here to that other floor and see if there's anything there.
Keep an eye on your belongings at all times. We want to make sure that your birthday stays safe.
So, you know, I think if you're playing this game and you're supporting the alpha, then you've more than earned the right to throw a little bit of criticism towards Cloud Imperium Gaming. But I got to tell you, when I see this game, and you know, this is the only game I'm really interested in playing right now, and I see things that, you know, are supposed to show up, and I'm excited about it. So I will play it as long as until I start to get aggravated about it, and then I stop, and I come back to it after a while. That's the way that I deal with the early alpha and all the things that are entitled, that are part of that. If you want to back the game, I think packages right now may be $5 off. It may only be $35 US to buy a game package. Normally, I think it's 40 or 45. And again, you could spend a lot more money to help back the game to get the bigger ships, but it's not a requirement. And in fact, I would discourage anybody that's new to the game from doing that. One nice thing about the way this game is right now is, you know, you could spend money now, and if you like it, you can kind of trade in. You can melt your purchases and go back and apply that credit to most new stuff. So you don't get your money back after the couple days, but you do get to use the credit if you want it, and if you want to back the game more. So armor, weapons and armor downstairs, and ship rentals, and the best of shows are up here in the top. There's a Nerf gun, the Aegis Eclipse, the Valkyrie, the Cutlass Black, and the Carrot.
Please take care of viewing the vehicles on display. Remember, they're here for everyone's enjoyment.
Showcase is over. The votes have been counted. And the 2950 winners have been declared. Now's your chance to get up close and personal with the vehicles the Verse has passionately named the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo Best in Show. And there are some Best in Show paint schemes for them as well. Are they letting us rent the Best in Shows? Or not? Maybe not. The Eclipse, the Valkyrie, the Carrack. Don't see rentals for these. I have a Carrack. I really like a Carrack, and it's probably one of the few big ships that I'm gonna rent. We got the Cutlass Black over here with the special paint scheme. I don't know that I like these special paint schemes simply because they're high vis, you know, white, and if you're trying to hide from bad guys, from pirates, I don't know that the white helps always. Especially the way they got them white on the top and black on the bottom. I don't know that that's, like I said, I think that's high vis, high contrast. And for that reason, while you might think they look pretty, I think you might lose a tactical advantage. So buy a skin for looks, but you know, I don't know that I'm going to do that. Oh, this is a way to look at the suits. Oh, kind of cool. T-posing dudes.
Open Expo Center would like to remind everyone that the first step to fun is safety. Walk, don't run while exploring the halls.
Oh, look at this. Looks like we can rent ships for 2 days.
This is a friendly reminder. Stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times. We want to make sure that your perfect day stays.
Yeah, so I'm going to stock up on ships. This is nice.
Feeling safe is important wherever you travel. The 2950 IAE has you covered in flight and on foot. Make sure to check out this year's full showcase of all the latest innovations in personal weapons and armor.
So just think about it. Each one of these ships, if you take just a level 1 or level 2 bounty and you go out and you fire the missiles, you know, you could make a couple thousand
Attention
credits
visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo.
at essentially zero cost.
On display. Remember, they're here for everyone's enjoyment.
So if the game will work right, that's probably what I'm going to do.
Find a new favorite? Then why not take it for a test flight? Many of the vehicles on display at this year's IAE are conveniently available to rent.
So this is going to be boring as heck. I don't blame you if you don't want to watch this. I'm just going to sit here and play rental roulette and rent a whole bunch of ships. But I'm glad they're doing that. In fact, you know, if you have a game package, you might want to get in, stop watching, get in a game and do it yourself.
Have an amazing day. Did you vote for this year's Best in Show? Don't miss your
I
chance
think
to
I've
see the
got 'em
full
all.
final lineup in person and decide for yourself which one should be crowned 2950's ultimate vehicle.
I think I got all the ages. Now let's go to the annual ships.
Tobin Expo Center would like to remind everyone that the first step to fun is safety. Walk, don't run while exploring the halls. This is a friendly reminder. Stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times. We want to make sure that your perfect day stays that way.
I don't particularly care for these annual Hornets. I mean, that's just me.
Feeling safe is important wherever you travel. The 2950 IAE has you
I've got a Terrapin. They're tough little ships, but the role for them in the game, the data running role, it really isn't in game just yet.
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care of viewing the vehicles on display. And remember,
I think I got all of those.
everyone's enjoyment.
Not really wild about the any of the Apollo or whatever. I'll get a mole. From Argo. I've got the cargo and the personnel. They're pretty cool little ships. Banu crab.
Find a new favorite? Then why not take it for a test flight? Many of the vehicles on display
I don't really like any of the Mustangs, to be honest with you. I've got a Nomad already. I want to try the Star Runner. I haven't tried the Star Runner yet. Now the Drake. We'll get a cat, just we could use the fuel out of a free cat to make a cargo run with no overhead. I got a couple Caterpillars already. Cutlass Blacks are decent ships.
Have an amazing day.
But for the most part, I'm not wild about the Drakes. They're just not. They're not as nice. They're more of a bare budget type of ship. Cutlass Red, if we want to go attack like a ground bunker or something, that'll be a convenient respawn point. Dragonfly's pretty cool.
Don't miss your chance to see the
Heralds are pretty fast.
and decide for yourself which one should
But again, sort of like the Terrapin, its role in the game really hasn't filled out yet. I have not flown a Prowler. And I don't particularly care for the Blade or the Glaive. That's just me. Gray Cat rocks are cool for mining.
Tobin Expo Center would like to remind everyone that the first step to fun is
Archimedes and the Merlin. I've flown them. I've got the Merlins. Freelancer's pretty cool. Again, we could use the fuel in them to make a cargo run and not have to pay for fuel. That's why we'll rent these. I've got way more ships than I'm going to be able to use in 2 days. Unless I just pull out all the stops and go on a no sleep marathon, which I could. I could if getting credits in game were that important. But they're not, because they're alpha. They're going to reset anyway. But
at all times. We want to make sure that your perfect day stays that way.
But it doesn't take but just a couple minutes to sit here and to rent these ships. The Razor's a racing one. I haven't flown one of those. And I'll have everything. I won't use it all. I'll just do what I feel like doing, which is fine. Starfarer Gemini. That's a big ass ship. The fuel and refining stuff isn't there. You could use it as a cargo hauler, but to be honest, it's like a maze running around in that thing. It's looks like
2950 IAE has you covered in flight and on foot. Make sure to check
I'm not
out
wild.
this
I'll be
year's
honest,
full
I ain't wild
showcase
about
of
the
all
Star
latest
Fares. I
innovations
really
in
don't.
personal weapons and
I
armor.
don't care for them. The Reliance are kind of, you know, they're okay, but it doesn't do anything for me. Okay, so that's all the MISCs. And now for the Origin Jump Works. I got a 325, which is a nice, that I've customized. No, it's a 315 that I have that I've customized. These are pretty nice, but they're not the greatest fighter. You know, they're more luxurious and they don't hold a lot of cargo.
Attention visitors to
So
the
I'm not really
Galactic
sure.
Aerospace
I don't think I would play with one if I rented it. I have a 600i Expedition that's really nice. I don't know that I've flown one of the 85. I'll rent one of these. Don't remember flying an 85. Or the M50. I don't remember if I've flown one of those in the past. The 100s. I'll rent one of these just to try to do a bounty in it just for yucks. And I think that's going to, oh, wait a minute. We got RSI here. Gray Cat. I think we've rented all the RSI ones, and then Tumbrel. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Got a bunch of rentals there. As a bonus thing. These are definitely costing money, but it's a good thing. It's a good place to buy the guns without having to go all around the galaxy. Missile launchers, railgun, grenade launcher. F-55 LMG, Simcoe LMG, sniper rifles,
Don't miss your chance to see the full final lineup in person and decide for yourself
up
which
close
ones
and
are
personal,
around 4950's ultimate
assault
vehicle.
rifles, SMGs, and pistols. Pretty cool. I got a good assortment of guns though, so I'm not going to sweat that too much. And then over here, we got Agro undersuit. Interesting. All right, folks. I think that's going to do it for the Expo Hall. So even though you couldn't rent ships up here, you could get them downstairs. Less than August, but I don't mind. It's not bad at all.
Keep an eye on your belongings at all times.
I think we saw everything.
Make sure that your perfect day stays there.
It's getting a little bit warm in my room here. Ship rentals, personal weapons and armors. Yeah, we saw everything. So, you know what? I may play some tonight when it's cooler in my house, because just doing this, just playing for 50 minutes, I can feel the heat coming out of my computer, and it kind of gets trapped in this hutch, which then puts it on me, and I don't know. I think what I might do is I might fly up to the space station, and in there, that'll be an easier place to spawn and to get bounties and whatnot. Expo lobby, RSI hall, showcase hall, Expo lobby. We'll check for jobs we'll check for contracts once we get up here. But I don't think they've added any kind of contracties. And I'll use one of those ships I don't think I've flown, like maybe a Razor, maybe the 125, maybe probably one of those Razors. I'll use that to fly up to the space station. I think we got all of our gear that we wanted to buy from the expo. The IAE 2500 whatever shirt. The Origin Jump Works. I don't really want to buy a Consolidated Outlet shirt. I'd buy a Pioneer shirt, but not just a generic Consolidated Outlet shirt. We got Anvil, Argo, Aegis, Rsi.
And energy efficient. Proud to bring you Metro, the next step in urban transport.
Yeah, all these packages are now 3 packages.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and get our spacesuit on while we're in the train.
Careful, doors are now closing. Careful, doors are now closing.
Next stop in BIS.
Nearing next stop.
Could do a lot better about getting signage in the game. you look, usually there's a sign that tells you where the exit is, which way to certain things. Well, you know, I like it. It's a little bit better because that's, you know, it's kind of the way you need to, when the universes expand and there gets to be places you've never been before, you're going to need visual clues, you know, to help you get around.
Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today. From all of us at my prison,
Okay, so we're going to fly up to the space station. Let's get one of those rental ships that I haven't flown. That's not really going to be good for flight or a freighter or dogfighting or anything.
where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Let's scroll through all these and find one of those ships.
Remember, your belongings belong to
MPUVs, those are
you.
mine.
Keep a careful watch of all personal items.
The Merlin is a snub fighter, that's
My
mine.
The Empire's leader in
Misk.
cutting-edge technology, where creative
Razor,
innovation
let's get that one
meets
out.
innovative
Misk
creativity.
Razor. And I don't think I've flown one of those before. Hangar 4.
Looking for a good time? You should also visit one of our
And what we can do is we can take off, kind of loop around the city, and then head up to the space station. Now, I've never been in one of these, so how do you get in? I don't know. So I'm hitting the F, and I'm kind of just walking around it, looking for the menu. Oh, there it is right there, Enter Pilot Seat. Show up. We're good.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
Let's find Tressler. Set our route to Port Tressler. We got it. Let's get the doors open to the hangar.
You are clear to launch.
Alrighty. Get my joystick set up here. Let's try this racing ship out.
Launch sequence complete. Landing gear up.
making sure I don't fly below the max line for atmosphere. So there's a horizontal line, and I got the throttle. I got the throttle adjusted. That's pretty cool. Definitely more maneuverable than a lot of the ships. Alrighty, let's get up to the space station. Again, I like sticks, but other people fly with keyboard or one stick, and HOTAS just fine.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Always good when you're approaching something is to aim off to the side in case you can't slow down fast enough. You won't run into it. That is a decent flying ship. I'm not really into racing. We'll see if they get some more racing stuff into the game. I might look to pick up a specific racing ship. Okay, so now we're in the armistice zone. Weapons are forced cold. We're also close enough we could call for our landing pad. I think I want to fly around fly around the space station maybe once. Okay, let's call for our landing pad.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Our landing gear down.
Landing gear down.
And it looks like our landing pad is down here.
successful.
Very nice.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Very good.
Engines off.
Very good. So that was the M, whatever this thing was. M50. The Misk Razor M50. Not bad. You know, decent flying ship. Not bad at all. They would make it so you could earn money in game by racing. That would be pretty cool. Pad 4. See, it's nice they've added signage, so now you know. Okay, pad 4. Cool. Pretty cool. So far, the game is working right. So the answer to the question is the game going to work right? So far, I don't mean to jinx myself, but so far, the answer is yes, it is. So now we got some ships to fly. We got ships to fly. And earn some credits. Tear up somebody else's ship, burn up that free fuel in the rental. So let's do this. Let's check our contracts. This is where we get our work from, our contracts. No, not deliveries. This person wants transportation. $25,000. I'll do that. Okay. So let's go get a ship. We can transport them in. Get a 600 I out. Hangar 3. Oh, not pad 3, but hangar 3. Oh, he's already got some money coming. And we're going to cancel this. Cancel the accepted contract. We abandoned it. Okay. So we'll go back to the lobby. We don't need our 600i now if we're not doing a transport. But that's great. I was going to help somebody out, and he's already got help coming. You know, That's not a bad thing. So let's see what contracts there are. So mercenary, flame jumpers, blah blah blah, bounty hunter. That's 2 names. That's somebody that's trying to clear their crime stat. So let's accept that one. Let's accept that one. Let's accept this one, and let's accept this one. So these are all bounty hunter missions. Let's look at the star map and see where these are showing up. So here's where we are over here at New Babbage. Okay, what is this one? There's a marker here, but it says something about that. Now, if we look over here, we got rendezvous beacon for these are all the way over in Hurston. Are those. So this one over here in Microtech. It's not far. Let's try that one maybe. Let's look back at our accepted ones. Accepted. Let's do some untracking here. Now let's do some tracking. Let's see, is that where? Yeah, so that's the one that's here. Let's get some sort of fighter-ish. Do we want a fighter, or do we want to like missile spam their ass? Let's take the Eclipse and try to missile spam their ass. They'll never see us coming. Pad number 2. Okay, here's our Eclipse. So this is definitely not a dogfighter. We're going to shoot some missiles and then get the F out of there. Or die and just come back here if it doesn't work. Not a big deal either way. Enter the pilot seat.
Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green. Launch complete. Landing gear retracted.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Sometimes getting the star map to work is a little bit of a problem.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
So we weren't able to catch that guy. I don't know where the fuck he went.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Okay, where did the red what's his name go?
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, so who knows where that red October is? He ain't around anymore. Where is this guy? It's clear over here on Mag.
Quantum travel initiated.
It'll take a while to get over there. Looks like I did get 2 torpedoes on that other guy, though. Red October 69. So we'll go over here. I think we got 1 torpedo left. If we're not successful, that'll be the end of our bounty hunting right now. It's getting hot in here, but as soon as the sun goes down, my house will cool back down. I'll play some more. Still have those bugs where the name is stuck there at the top. It's part of them using Flash. They got to get all the Flash out of this game. And what they've been doing is working on replacing it instead of fixing bugs. So the group markers, names showing up from people that you were targeted, you're no longer targeted. All that stuff is will be fixed one of these days.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, it's a bug. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? I don't know. I don't know why it does that.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Initiated.
Okay, so here we come. We're coming up to our bounty.
Quantum travel complete.
Did you do that?
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Oh, damn it.
Contact.
Damn it! The I don't think that's the right one. See, now I use my stick and it's changing my effing the way that I'm looking. That's making me insanely mad. This is wrong. I can't fucking see how to fly. That's the one I want to target.
Missile lock. Missiles dry.
Okay, that's is either going to hit him or it's not.
Kill.
There we go. This bug, though. This bug is infuriating. Okay, so we got our kill. Our Eclipse is out of missiles. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to fast travel back. We're going to fast travel back to the space station. And you say, Ed, you mean warp? And it's like, no. That's not the fast travel that I mean. We're going to self-destruct. We're going to die. There we go. Ah. And we're gonna wake up back at the space station. That's the fast travel. Well, that's not fair, Ed. That's not playing the game like it's supposed to be played. Well, you know what? That's this game is in alpha, and it makes us put up with a bunch of stuff, so we don't have to play the game strictly like that. And that, my friends, is going to do it for this hot session of gameplay. Later on, when my air conditioning catches up and the sun goes down and it's cool in my house, I may use some of these free rented chips to get some more credits. I'd like to be back at 200,000, but we'll have to see. So for now, I'm going to say thank you, everybody, and we'll see you later.